This is the Royal Financial Investment Group. As always, this is your host, Prince Dice, coming to you guys with another great video as always. So today's topic is going to be how to find penny stocks and how to buy them with Etrade. So before we jump into the topic, as always, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, the thumbs down button, the subscribe button, the comment button, all the other great buttons that's out there, and share all of the great stuff. But if you got any questions, inquiries, anything like that, or feedback, just drop a comment below. That's the quickest way, and I'll respond back to all comments below as always. So I don't have a lot of time, and I definitely know you guys don't have a lot of time. So let's jump straight into the topic. So for example, we're going to look up, right here I have Etrade pulled up. So what are you going to do? You're going to go up to the research. See the research button? Bam. Just hover over there, research button. See their products button? Hover over that, then we're going to go to stocks. Research, product, then we're going to go to stocks. So now, we're here, right? This is how we got here. So now we're going to go click on this tab right here that says Stock Screener. Right, so now that you have the Stock Screener, this is ways you can break down and find particular stocks or whatever. So as already, what I had done was I was looking at a couple things before I started the video. But just for example, we're going to go with, let's say if you're saying, hey, I'm looking for stocks that are in the technology industry, right? Technology, bam, there it is. So you click on technology, and then you say, hey, I want to find a penny stock that's less than 10 cents. So we're going to put in 10. So you can put in the share price of greater than or less than. So we're going to use 10 cents, right? Boom. Now we're going to go down. This is a way to say, hey, now it's telling us that we have 568 matches. But then again, you can go through and select all type of selectors. Hey, I want to find a stock that they're saying that smart consensus is saying that I should hold, right? So now it's saying that in the technology industry, for less than 10 cents, that has a smart consensus of hold, you have 2 matches. But let's say if you want to say, and these are all type of things you can play with. These are the opinions of not marketers, but groups that get together and they score stocks on which you should buy it, you should hold it, you should sell it, things like that. So, and they'll rate them. It's a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, avoid, go long. Long means to hold it for a while. All those type of things. Price changes. But just for example, we want to say, hey, we want to look for a stock that's in the technology industry, less than 10 cents. And let's do this, for example. Let's say the PE ratio is the price earnings ratio, and it's usually used to see how well a stock is priced, right? And the way you can use this is you can look at other stocks that's within the industry and find if your stock is a good price. So we're going to say below industry average in the technology industry, less than 10 cents, right? So it says you have 567 matches. So you want to see those matches, you go down here, you hit the button, view results. Now you go down here to review results. These are all your results. You have 38 pages here of technology companies that are less than 10 cents that are below the industry average and PE ratio. Majority of the time, the reason why they have a low PE because most penny stocks are not profitable. So that's something to keep in mind as well. So here, you can look at it. This is the company name. This is the symbol. This is the industry they're in, computer networks, software. It tell you what they previously closed at. This stock is not even a penny. What it has done in 5 days. What it has done in 4 weeks. Pretty much tell you how the stock has moved. This stock is pretty much dead in essence. So look at these stocks down here. Let's look at the stock here. Closed at 4 cents and it went up 14%. It has been moving. It has some type of activity. It's the market cap, how big they are. So let's take a look at this. Let's just click on this one for example. 3D Pioneer Systems, right? You have 3D Pioneer Systems. So you click on the stock, it's 3 cents right now. It's trading for 3 cents. And you can take a look and say, let's see what this stock is all about. You can look at it. You can find it. You can say, okay, blah, blah. You can look at it that way. You can look at the fundamentals of the stock, which is going to give you the PE ratio. As you see here, it doesn't have a PE ratio because this company is not profitable. So, return on assets, you can look at it. Return on assets, return on equity. This is something that you can just look over. Earnings per share. You can do a quick little thing, whatever, right, to look at it. So for example, let's say if you say, hey, you know what, I want to buy this stock. So unlike most stocks, when you buy a stock off of the pink slip or the OTC, what they call over-the-counter transaction, you have to buy it at a limit. For example, the bid is 0 and the ask is 0. Well, right now the market is closed. So bid is 0, ask is 0. Now if you want to buy a stock, you want to buy a penny stock, you have to put in a limit. And a limit is what price do you want? For example, let's say the stock, the last trade of the day was 3 cents, but pretty much 3 cents. Let's round it up, let's say 4 cents. The last trade of the day was 4 cents. Now, in all actuality, the bid could be 3 cents and the ask could be 5 cents. Let's say you're willing to pay 4 cents for it. Or let's say you're willing to pay 6 cents for it. Whatever you're willing to pay for it, you write it here, 0.06, right? And you tell, hey, I want this offer. When it says term, I want this offer to be good for the day, good for whatever. Up here, don't forget, you got to put in your quantity. 1,000, 100, whatever, right? So boom, you put in good for the day, and then boom, bam, just that quick. When it executes, you can buy these stocks. Now, let me throw in a disclaimer there. I'm not a very big fan of penny stocks because a lot of penny stocks are kind of, people use them to kind of scam people sometimes. They will take a company that's worth nothing, essentially, and they will write all these fancy articles about it, and they will put all this money into it. You're talking about people who have, $100,000 or $200,000 or whatever, $20,000, $30,000 into a penny stock, which is going to fluctuate the stock, make the stock have this false activity, and everybody's going to say, wow, this is a great stock to get. Then everybody jump in, and that's when those people sell. So it's called a pump and dump. They pump the stock up, get it all excited. People see all this movement. Wow, this stock was a penny. Now it's 10 cents now. Wow, look, it's going to go to 50 cents later on. You jump in, and all of a sudden it goes from 10 cents, less than a penny. You wonder what happened to the stock. Those things happen. It's over-the-counter pink slip. Companies out there do that. So I just want to throw that disclaimer out there. So I would say do your research. Find out, make sure it's a real company. If it's a real company, make sure they have a real product, that they're doing real things, and just do your research. I just gave you the ways you can look it up, do your fundamentals, and how to even actually purchase it. But anyway, that's the end of this video. I don't have a lot of time. I definitely know you guys have a lot of time, so I don't want to waste too much of it. So definitely go ahead and drop a comment below if you got any questions. If it was a good video, give it a thumbs up. If it's a horrible video, give it a thumbs down. As always, until the next video, be safe.